Rebecca can't wait to get some renos done on her kitchen, her bathroom, or her backyard. Now, while she may trust the opinion of her roommate, Rachel, Rachel's not the one paying the bills. How much of an influence does Rachel have on
I have to live with her, so.
Okay. Well, I'm putting both these girls to work because I'm in charge. And they left this reno up to me.
No.
Lots of homeowners have tenants to offset their mortgage payments. So Rebecca's gonna learn how to make renovation decisions as a landlord without impacting the resale value. Alrighty.
You can meet the other roommate. This is Rachel.
Rachel?
Brian,
How are
nice
you
to meet
doing?
you.
All right, tell me the backstory here.
So moved into the house about 5 years ago and realized it was actually way too much space for just one person. So,
You figure?
yeah. So I started calling my friends, and
You've got a roommate.
I have 2 roommates.
You guys, there's a whole herd of you in here.
There is.
3 ladies.
3 ladies.
Yeah.
Oh boy, this is gonna be expensive. Okay, what have you done since you moved in?
Really haven't done that much. Painted 1 room, but other than that, it's pretty much just been left as it was when we moved in.
So where are we looking first?
Well, I think we should start in the kitchen since we're here.
Okay, it's vintage. Okay.
I prefer handles on cupboards, I guess.
So you like some hardware?
Yeah.
So we'll just put some hardware on the doors and you're good?
No.
I love the floor.
The floor just constantly looks dirty.
It's a dirty looking floor, I'll give you that.
We like to cook, so when the stove is here and the sink is here and the dishwasher is here and the 3 of us are
You
trying
don't even have to move.
We also like to entertain, and we find sometimes it's not as inviting.
Does everybody have the same kind of wish list in here? I know you're the landlord, you're paying the bill.
It's like we agree on what we don't like, but I'm not sure.
Totally different vision. She's a little bit country, I'm a little bit rock and roll.
Really? I never would have guessed that. What are we looking at next?
The bathroom?
Oh, it's an ensuite.
Yeah, it's not really sure what it wants to be. It's like a half main bathroom, half ensuite.
Normally, the ensuite, if you're coming out of your bedroom versus the hall, you'd think the guests would come out of the hall and use the toilet.
Right.
You would come out of your bedroom, use the shower, but it's kind of reversed here.
There's definitely not a lot separating the toilet area with my bedroom. And that door actually doesn't close. There's a latch
All right,
that
well,
has to be closed.
There's the issue.
Yeah.
Do you guys have the same vision for the design of this bathroom?
I think, yeah.
I think we're pretty
get
much on
it
par with this
open.
one.
Okay.
You know, more space, more functionality.
It's a bit weird the way it is. All right, I got some ideas. What are we looking at next?
Next, we're heading outside to the backyard.
Okie dokie. Oh, a nice little patio here and deck. This is great. Nice big backyard.
I love it out here.
And you've got the covered porch over here, which is very cool on the patio.
Well, we have a few challenges with the backyard.
Okay.
The first one being that we have a beautiful dog who loves to jump this fence. Yes, we love having this covered. I mean, we'll sit out here in the rain and everything, but for girls, you kind of feel like you're sitting in a tool shed.
What's
So-
wrong with sitting in a tool shed?
Well, you know, we're just not, Tim the Tool Man.
What would you like to see when you walk out the house into the backyard?
Again, we love to do entertaining outside, and we have this little deck here, which is right off the kitchen. But you get 4 people out here, and all of a sudden, it's starting to feel a bit crowded.
People, for whatever reason, are sometimes reluctant to go down there, even though there's more space. So I think if the backyard was a little more unified.
Meander down the stairs, okay?
It would be great to have it feel like a big outdoor room. Right now, it's so chopped up.
I feel like there's a lot of wasted space here, too. Like, we have a lot of green area.
rock gardens.
There's a rock garden that the dog enjoys.
You guys really want focus on the entertainment, kind of pull back a little bit on the maintenance.
We need an area where we can lounge
Outdoor
around.
bar. Big,
Fire pit.
Oh, fire pit, waterfall.
You could spend a lot of money back here.
I think we could do that anywhere.
Yeah.
Well, that
Forgot
leads
about
me
that.
to my next question. Before I can do anything here, I need to know, what do you want to spend?
20,
20,
25, 30.
30, 35.
Are you
Pay your
paying?
rent?
I pay my rent.
35.
Do we have a little wiggle room there? Can we push it to 40?
We can do that.
37.50?
We can do
Apparently,
that.
we can do that.
How much of an influence does Rachel have on...
I have to live with her. So.
Okay. All right, the next question is, you ready to hand me that cash and give me the keys?
I think we're gonna have to trust you on this one.
You think so?
Yeah.
All right, we have a deal.
Yeah.
Thank you, ladies. So I'm gonna take off. I need to think about this, but when I come back, I'm gonna throw you out of here and get right to work.
Cool.
All right, we'll see you in a bit.
Sounds good.
Well, I had a look at Rachel and Rebecca's kitchen, and I have to be honest, it's a little underwhelming. They tell me they like to entertain a lot, but the kitchen is small and the layout is a little odd. Their biggest complaint in here is that it's dirty.
You can scrub and scrub and scrub the sink, and it just doesn't seem to get
The
clean.
dishwasher.
I'm gonna buy you guys a new scrub brush, because yours is actually missing the scrub part. The next room we looked at was the ensuite bathroom for the tenant's bedroom, but this also serves as the main guest bathroom. But for the guests, they have to walk through the bathtub area to get into the toilet room, which is attached to the guest bedroom. Really strange layout, and you should have a professional plumber in here to have a look at it. So you fixed the ceiling in the basement a bunch of times,
Yes,
but you haven't fixed the leaking toilet.
correct.
The last area we looked at was the backyard. Now, back here, things are just wild. The deck is starting to show its age and rot, and it's way too small. And that covered area for entertaining, well, it's old and corrugated and just really doesn't lend itself to a good party. They either need to do some serious landscaping back here, or at the very least, get a yard boy.
The only one who does gardening is the dog, and it's usually digging holes.
It's just digging and scratching and,
Yeah,
and
pretty
fertilizing,
much.
I'm sure. Well, I've made up my mind. I'm back, so let's get to work.
So what do you think about the bathroom?
Now, the bathroom needs a lot of love, but I don't think it was the bathroom. I hope it's the kitchen.
The kitchen would be nice because we do use it a lot. But then we also use the backyard every day. Yeah, it's either the kitchen or the backyard. Oh my God! Okay, here we go. Let's head in this way. Whew, okay, it is not the bathroom.
Not the bathroom. Okay. No, not the kitchen.
Not the kitchen.
I want.
Oh my God!
Your deck is in pieces.
That's amazing.
Hello, ladies.
Hello.
Toy.
Come on down. Not that way.
Yeah, no. Oh
Woot, woot.
my gosh, you were right.
This is incredible.
Your deck is gone.
It's all happening. What were you hoping for on your way back here?
I would say backyard, kitchen, bathroom were my 1, 2, 3.
I was hoping kitchen, backyard, bathroom. Yeah. We both had a.
She owns the house.
That's a good thing.
Working with the budget we've got in a kitchen that size would be pretty tight to completely replace that and I think give you what you really want long term. Plus, while you've got all these renters destroying your stuff, do you really want a nice kitchen? No comment. Oh, she's here. We'll talk about it later. I think to spend your budget in that bathroom and tear it apart and redo it, I don't think you're going to get the return out of that. I think this is such a huge value add for the property itself that it totally makes sense to me.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes.
That deck needed to go.
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
It didn't go without a fight. It had its own little army, actually.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh, of what?
Hang on, we got a wasp nest in there.
What size is that thing in there?
All right, we're done. Under the stairs, there were hundreds and hundreds of wasps.
No way.
Yeah, there's one now.
Yeah.
I kind of got right in there, just barehanded, swatting them and get closer.
You get.
You get closer.
You go closer, I'll go
Whoa!
closer.
I got him. The guys ran away like scared little babies. But must be right on this side of the screen.
Well, that explains why we were constantly having to fight them out of the kitchen.
Yeah.
You want to see the plan?
Absolutely.
Yes,
All right.
Ooh, look at that.
Oh, that's beautiful.
We're going to build a two-tier deck out of pressure-treated lumber. We'll put in a glass railing on the top deck and a lounge area on the lower deck. So that'll kind of draw the people outside and down to share these two spaces.
Nice.
And it's kind of attached.
Yeah, and you can kind of wander over here. Beside the deck will be a patio with a sloped overhang and columns made of wood and stone. Then we'll put in a seating area for entertaining.
Oh, that's amazing.
At the back of the yard will be another lounge area with an outdoor stacked stone gas fireplace and matching planters.
I love that the barbecue's up by the kitchen too, because right now you're constantly running downstairs and upstairs. So that's really cool.
The entire backyard will be transformed into a functional, cozy oasis for friends and family. All right, so you guys can clean all this stuff up. I'll be back in the morning and we'll keep going.
Cool.
Good
Sounds
job.
like a plan.
See you guys.
Thanks.
First, we have to dig the holes for the footings of the deck and the canopy. We dig the holes down to 4 feet below grade so the frost won't penetrate and make them heave. Then we bring the concrete in a wheelbarrow, fill up those holes, put a builder tube on top to bring the level of concrete up to where we need it to support the deck. We wait for that to cure about a day or two, then we can start putting all our structural framing on top. There's a lot of things back here that have to be cleared out before we can start building the deck.
Lover of hosta.
And the one thing that they want to save are the hostas. So I'll carefully dig them out and I'll just sit them over here for later use. I love hostas. The plants are safely stored, so now I have to clear out some of the old bricks. It shouldn't be long before the backyard is a blank slate and we can put it all back together.
Oh my gosh! I could totally do that. Get his attention. I want to do it. I want to do that.
You want to drive?
Come on down.
Woohoo!
You're the next contestant on Who Can Ruin the Excavator. I mean, what could possibly go wrong? Now, when you're reaching out, try this. Look. That reaches your bucket out. This curls your bucket in. Two.
All right.
It's always away from you and towards you. Roll your bucket out a little. There you go.
This is harder than it looks.
Come on, Rich, you can do it.
Now curl your bucket in.
That looks like a bunch of bricks.
All right, now dump them over there.
Oh, I lost one.
There you go.
At first, I was thinking she might have this whole thing done in like 5 minutes, but
That's gonna take a little too long. Painfully long. Winter's coming.
yeah. Chop, chop, let's go. Time is money.
We'll have a race.
Yeah, I think he's thrown like 5 bricks in the pile in the amount of time it took you to dump 1 brick.
I don't know if you're helping or making more work.
Yeah, but can you look this good doing it?
Never. It looks like there's been some landscape lighting and some power run in the backyard in the past. We found this one heavy gauge wire popping out. We don't know where it goes.
Touch it with your tongue.
Not again. Oh,
There's another wire.
if these are all over the place, this could be a problem. I've tested the wire. It's not live, so we just have to pull it up, see where it goes. It turns out it's not even connected.
I think that's the end.
That was well worth it. Hey. I'm actually going fishing this weekend. But there's actually a lot of work to do in this backyard, so we've got to tighten up the schedule and get some things done today. I just saw a wasp.
They're back.
I really like them. Before we can build the overhang for the patio at the back of the house, we have to remove some of the existing siding to attach a new ledger that will carry the weight of the rafters. Then we install 2 posts with a beam across the top sitting on the footings that will carry the outside portion of the roof.
Breeze could blow this over.
Once the posts and beams are in place and the ledgers attached to the house, we measure, mark, and cut our rafters and install them one by one. Putting the deck boards down on the deck once all the framing is done is fairly simple. We make sure we have a straight line against the house, we install our first one, and we continue all the way out until we cover the deck. Rather than attaching the deck boards with screws through the face of the board, we're using a camouflage type system. The screws have much smaller heads, and they go in at an angle on either side of the board, so it gives you that totally hidden fastener look. The fireplace we're building in the back is a masonry fireplace, which means it's made out of solid stone. It's going to be very heavy, so we've got to dig down and put a proper footing in to support the weight of that stone. Once we've dug for the fireplace pad, we have to pour the concrete in, but before that goes in, we put some rebar in the footings and we put some wire mesh in. That just helps to keep the concrete together. Whenever concrete cures, it's going to crack. The steel helps keep everything together. Even though it's going to crack, it's not going to fall apart. I want to get the girls involved in some heavy lifting today, and we've got a couple of planters to build. Rebecca and Rachel don't look like your typical mason, but we'll see how it goes. Are you ready to work?
Yeah, let's do it.
I think someone in the distance is angry.
Stomach.
We could get wet today, ladies.
That's all right.
We want to chisel some stone. We want to take these big heavy guys here, put them into place. We've got to chisel the ends and shorten them up a little bit.
Okay, sounds good.
Have you chiseled stone before? You have?
I have chiseled stone. I helped build a school in Kenya, so...
Amazing. Since you're the globetrotting stone chipper,
Yes.
why don't you,
Why don't you do a demonstration?
Go to town.
she's done this before.
I'm impressed.
You would do great in one of those old prisons.
All right, your turn.
Taking very small pieces. This is more, I wouldn't call this chiseling so much as nibbling. This is not gonna take forever at all.
She's a careful worker.
It's okay. No, it's okay. It's okay.
Talk about pressure.
We're gonna get wet.
I have to work harder, chisel faster.
Faster.
Chisel faster. Carve Brian's face into the brick.
Mount Brymore. You know what? You keep chiseling that. We'll start putting some of these stones on here and building this wall up. Just watch the finger. Do you want some gloves?
No.
You don't want gloves?
No way.
Okay. Okay. All right. Chisel. I think that was lightning.
I think it was too.
Why don't we,
Break time.
yeah, let's take a break.
Break time.
Take a break.
Nice.
Let's not hide under a tree. There's thunder and lightning, and you definitely don't want to be outside surrounded by trees and metal poles. So we're taking a break, and we'll go inside, and we'll just have to wait it out. The storm has finally passed, so now we have to make up a little bit of time. I'm putting some deck boards down, like a glove. Mike's finishing the coping on the planters, and then he'll lay the base for the patio stones, which I hope arrives sometime today. We're using a glass railing system that fastens in between a top and bottom rail. Essentially, we put the bottom rail in, glass slides in with the plastic cover so it doesn't break, put the top rail into place, secure it in between the posts to make sure everything is plumb and level and square. That's it. While we're finishing the deck, the crew is putting the gas insert into the stone fireplace. Even though the sun came out and we did manage to make some progress in the backyard today, the patio stones still didn't arrive. So I have to break the news to the girls that the big party they had planned this weekend probably isn't gonna happen. So the good news is the deck is pretty much done. The fireplace I think is great. The bad news is one of the things I really wanted to tackle today and get started on was this patio. And the stones are just MIA. So,
It's not good.
well, we just can't get started on it. It's gonna push us back a little bit because until the stone's done, we can't do the rest of the landscaping, we can't tie things up. It's, you know, almost the weekend. So
We have to sit tight?
that's the unfortunate part.
I don't know how I feel about that.
No, that sucks.
I'm just anxious to see it finished. I mean, can you call somebody?
If I was the truck driver, it would all be okay.
We'll have words for the truck driver.
Yeah.
Just maybe have some cookies and stuff like that. Because there's gonna be another load coming.
Okay.
Okay, yeah,
Incentive.
don't have too many words the first time he gets here.
Oh my gosh.
My heart's beating like a mile a minute.
This is totally not my backyard.
Better late than never, but the patio stones have arrived. There's a few more little things to do before we're finished here, like some mulch is going in. We've got a couple things to do on the fireplace. We've got to bring the furniture in, clean it all up. Now it's time to bring the girls in, see what they think, and see if it's ready for a party. Tap the keg, let's go, ladies.
Oh my gosh. This is totally not my backyard. That is incredible.
My heart's beating like a mile a minute.
I don't even recognize
No,
it.
this is amazing.
You like what you see?
The planters.
Look at the masonry work.
It's beautiful, eh? Look at the fireplace.
I know. The fireplace is stunning.
Do you want to come down and have a closer look? Notice what's not here?
What was not here?
1,000 deadly wasps.
Oh, that's right.
They are not
Taking
here.
care of those.
That's right.
Oh, Oh, and in the back corner, it's beautiful little garden.
Oh, it's a little garden.
I did try and save a couple of hostas.
Thank you.
It didn't go very well, I'll be honest. But we have new hostas.
Great.
Beautiful.
When one hosta passes,
Another one
And
is
new
reborn.
hosta arrives. And I love all the stone.
Great.
And we can totally fit a lot more people back here too.
so this was a little unkempt.
It was a jungle.
It was a jungle. This cover was here, but it was much lower.
Yeah.
It wasn't as steep. The deck up top, a lot smaller. This is where you're getting all the extra space. So the patio's there, you got a great seating area for the fire. Of course, beautifully honed stone by a master craftsman.
Of course. I like the
Perfect.
detail in the center, like the small stone there, how it breaks up the patio.
I think now the backyard you guys have can bring the party outside. When the sun goes down and the lights come on, I think that's when the music's gonna start and you guys are gonna like this spot a lot more.
Wow.
Now we can all use it, not just Sadie. Not just
Yeah,
the dog.
I can't wait. So looking around, is there anything that you would have done differently back here?
It's perfect. We can still eat outside even if it's raining. And the barbecue's right off the kitchen.
Right off the
Remember
kitchen.
before, like in the dark, you're like stumbling down the stairs?
We never
and-
used it because
Yeah.
it's just an inconvenience.
Well, I hope you'll barbecue now.
We love barbecuing.
You want the bad news now?
There's always bad news.
There's more stone to come.
Rent's going up.
I figured as much.
I know we spent a couple extra days. We had a bit of a delay with the delivery of the stone. I know we had some weather issues as well when you guys missed a party.
We have a lot of people we have to make it up to, so.
Oh, really? Have I made it up to you guys?
I think so.
I think so.
I think so.
It'll be worth the wait.
It'll be worth the wait.
Worth the wait.
Absolutely.
Well, if I didn't have to go pick up the kids, I'd stay and party, but
Thanks for
you guys are great. You're very welcome.
Thanks, Bryan.
Good job on the stones. Good job on the excavator. Now,
Thank you.
tap the keg, call some friends, and I'll see you later.
Sounds good.
Let's see if you can pick up this brick.
You got this.
Holy macaroni. You're kidding me. Now, there was a little assistance involved here.
What can I say?